Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance, and today we're talking about one of the Dominion's most unpredictable and entertaining heroes, Pepe, the legendary Trickster. She's chaotic, she's disruptive, and when built correctly, she can swing the tempo of a battle all on her own. Whether she's stunning, blinding, or unleashing her shield sphere for punishing retaliation, Pepe's kit is all about control, disruption, and that element of unpredictability that makes her such a dangerous foe. Today we're going to dive deep into her skills, her builds, her artifacts, her talismans, and of course, how to best counter her. So let's jump in. We start with her first skill, Masquerade. This magical strike hits the entire enemy team, applying a random control effect for 6 seconds, stun, blind, or slow. On top of that, it deals magic damage that scales with her magic attack. Masquerade is disruptive because the randomness keeps opponents guessing, and no matter which control effect lands, the result is lost tempo. If she stuns, the enemy can't act. If she blinds, they miss crucial physical strikes. If she slows, their whole flow breaks down. And the magic damage itself is nothing to ignore. The real beauty is what this does for her allies. Heroes like Trickster and Lars or Zesha and Lilith love having those extra seconds of control, because it means their massive ultimates land earlier and harder. Masquerade buys them the time they need to unleash devastation. Her second skill, Boldness, is where her trickster nature really shines. Pepe casts a shield on an ally for 4 seconds, and every time that ally is hit, the shield pulses back with magic damage to nearby enemies. The damage scales with her magic attack, making it incredibly punishing in the right setup. Put this shield on Cleaver when he's damaging himself with putrefaction, or on Kayla when she's burning herself down after acrobatics, and every tick of self-damage turns into free retaliation against the enemy. Even against fast multi-hit enemies like Yasmin, Boldness punishes them for every strike. Combine this with Faceless's power throw or Kayla's dive into the enemy backline, and you can turn Pepe's Boldness into an O-bomb that wrecks the opposition while protecting her allies. Next is her third skill, Frolic. Pepe casts a beam at the nearest enemy, stunning them for 3 seconds and dealing magic damage. It's simple, but powerful, a stun that buys breathing room, interrupts dangerous ultimates, and stops the closest enemy in their tracks. Frolic shines in combination with Trickster, her passive, because it creates opportunities for explosive bursts of damage. That leads us into her fourth skill, Trickster. This passive gives Frolic a chance to deal double or even quadruple damage. When it procs, the effect is devastating, a sudden burst of magic that can completely flip an engagement. It's what makes Pepe so dangerous. You never know when that Trickster proc will land, and when it does, the enemy's plans go up in smoke. Now let's talk about how to build Pepe. She's a backline control hero from the Way of Chaos, so you want to maximize her disruptive magic power. For rank items, focus on magic penetration and magic attack. Items like the Elephant Guard, Traitor's Crown, and Panoptic Orb at Violet are key, and later the Staff of Neutralization, Oracle's Censor, and Light of Distant Stars at Orange. Once she reaches Orange +3 or +4, she has the raw stats to really shine in both early and mid-game battles. Skins are next, and Pepe has 5, Default, Magic Attack, Health, Magic Penetration, and Armor. Prioritize her Magic Penetration skin first, so her damage and control break through enemy defenses. Then her Magic Attack skin to directly amplify Masquerade, Boldness, and Frolic. Third comes her Health skin, because a dead Trickster can't disrupt anything. Fourth is her Default skin, boosting her main stat Intelligence, which adds a touch of survivability and magic defense. Last is Armor, useful against physical threats, but lower priority since she hides in the backline. If she ever gets another magic penetration or magic attack skin in the future, that will instantly take top priority. Now to Glyphs. Pepe's 5 glyphs are magic attack, health, magic penetration, magic defense, and intelligence. Start with magic penetration so her control and damage actually land. Then magic attack to scale her skills. Third is health, because she needs to survive long enough to cycle her disruption. Fourth, intelligence, her main stat, giving her more overall scaling and a bit more magic defense. Last is magic defense itself, since she already benefits naturally from intelligence. Take all glyphs to level 40 unless you're pushing for class bonuses. Artifacts are critical for Pepe's impact. Her weapon artifact shares a team-wide magic defense bonus when she casts Masquerade. Her book artifact gives her magic penetration and magic attack, directly boosting her disruptive skills. Her ring artifact raises her intelligence, scaling her stats further. Priority order here is the book first. You want her damage and control effects as powerful as possible. Second, the ring, boosting her main stat and therefore her scaling. Last, the weapon, still useful, but not as game-changing compared to her other boosts. The gift of the elements is simple: max out intelligence. It powers up everything Pepe does, from disruption to damage. Now talismans. Pepe has 2 excellent ones, the first with intelligence and magic attack, the second with health and magic crit chance. Both are non-VIP, and easy to get, and both fit her kit perfectly. The first makes her disruption more dangerous, the second keeps her alive longer while giving her chances for critical magical bursts. Even without talismans, Pepe still functions well, but with them, she becomes significantly deadlier and harder to deal with. Finally, let's talk counters. Dew is a huge threat to Pepe, since he targets the backline directly, and Pepe is usually positioned right there. Jorgen can redirect physical damage with Leper, forcing Pepe to take the hits meant for another ally. Rufus laughs off her magic damage with Reikashi's barrier, shrugging her control aside. And if Pepe is paired with Cleaver, Dorian is the perfect counter. Once Cleaver drags enemies forward, Dorian can give vampirism to the front line, negating the self-damage combo and neutralizing much of Pepe's impact. So Guardians, here's the verdict. Pepe is a true chaos trickster, unpredictable, disruptive, and dangerous. She's not about raw numbers, she's about control, surprise, and momentum. When she's built right, she keeps enemies guessing, turns their aggression back on them, and creates openings for her allies to shine. She's the kind of hero who might look quirky at first, but when she gets rolling, she can ruin the enemy's entire game plan. And that's it for today's breakdown, Guardians. What about you? Do you use Pepe in your chaos teams? Have you had success shielding Cleaver or Kayla with her boldness? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear your stories. And as always, if this video helped you, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss any of our Hero Wars Alliance content. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.